You're not stuck because you're lazy. You're stuck because you talk too early. Right now, there's a version of you that could have already won. Stronger, sharper, unrecognizable. But it never existed. Not because you couldn't become it, but because you exposed it too soon. Every time you told someone your plans, every time you hinted at what you were about to do, you didn't move forward. You replaced action with attention. And your brain rewarded you for something you never actually did. That's why nothing is changing. Not because you're incapable, but because you keep leaking your future before it's built. And while you've been explaining your next move, someone else has been building theirs in silence. No announcements, no validation, no noise. And by the time you finally get serious, they're already ahead. So if you've been wondering why you keep restarting, why you feel motivated but never consistent, this is it. This is the mistake. And once you see it, you won't be able to go back. Let me be honest with you. Most people think success is loud. They think success looks like posting, announcing, sharing progress, getting validation. But real success? It looks like nothing at first, because real growth is invisible before it becomes undeniable. And that's where most people quit. They don't see results fast enough, so they assume nothing is happening. So they talk instead of build. They post instead of practice. They explain instead of execute. And slowly, they become spectators of their own life. There's a reason this idea hits so hard. Move in silence. It's not just a quote. It's a filter. A filter that separates people who talk about change from people who become change. And if you look closely, every time your life actually improved, it probably happened in silence. No announcements, no validation, no audience, just work, then results, then silence again. Let's break something most people never hear. When you talk about your goals too early, your brain reacts like you already achieved them. Psychologists have studied this. When you announce your plans, your mind releases satisfaction signals. That creates a false sense of completion. So instead of building momentum, you lose it. That's why motivation feels powerful in the moment, but disappears when action is required. Talking gives you emotional reward. Work gives you real reward. And your brain will always prefer the easier one. Now let's talk about Itachi Uchiha, but not the version people casually mention online. Not the cool, quiet, mysterious guy. I'm talking about the real meaning behind his character. Itachi lived a life where explanation was not an option. If he explained himself, people would interfere. If people interfered, the outcome would collapse, so he chose silence. Not because he was emotionless, but because he understood consequence. Every action he took carried weight. Every decision came with sacrifice. And most importantly, he accepted being misunderstood. That's a level most people will never reach. Because most people don't want truth, they want approval. But here's where it gets interesting. Silence is not automatically powerful. And this is where people mess up, because there are two types of silence. One silence is discipline, the other silence is avoidance. One builds your future, the other hides your fear. So don't confuse the two. If you're staying quiet but not acting, that's not power, that's stagnation. Silence only works when action is happening underneath it, otherwise you're just disappearing. So how do you actually apply this? Not as motivation, but as identity. Because motivation fades, identity doesn't. And if you're still relying on motivation to change your life, you're already losing. So let's make this real. Not something you listen to, something you become. First, stop announcing unfinished versions of yourself. Not everything you're building needs to be seen in real time. Not every idea deserves an audience, and not every step of your growth needs to be shared. Because the moment you start broadcasting something that isn't solid yet, you introduce pressure from the outside, opinions, expectations, doubt, and now your focus shifts. You're no longer building freely, you're performing, and performance kills authenticity. So instead, keep it yours. Let it stay raw. Let it stay incomplete. Let it develop without interruption. Because some things grow stronger when they're protected, not when they're exposed. Second, stop telling people your next move. Not because they're against you, but because it splits your energy. You start explaining instead of executing, thinking instead of doing, and slowly, you lose momentum. Let people see results, not intentions. Third, focus on private execution. No applause, no validation, just you and your discipline. This is where most people quit, because nothing feels rewarding, but this is exactly where your future is decided. When nobody is watching, that's the real test. Are you still consistent, or were you only performing? The people who win build longer in silence than others can stay focused. They don't need attention, they need progress. So if you're serious about changing your life, stop talking, start building, and let your results speak later. Let's be real for a second. Most people around you are not your competition. They're distractions, not because they're bad people, but because attention is contagious. If you constantly talk about your goals, you invite opinions, and opinions are dangerous because they shift your focus away from execution and into explanation, and explanation is where dreams go to die. Look at the people who actually succeed. They don't explain much, they just disappear for a while and come back unrecognizable. Think about your own life. How many times have you started something and told someone about it, only to stop a few weeks later? Not because it was impossible, but because you drained the energy out of it early. The moment you got validation, you lost urgency, and without urgency, there is no consistency. So ask yourself honestly, did you fail or did you just talk too early? At some point, you have to choose a version of yourself. The version that performs for people, or the version that builds without them, because you cannot be both. One version is addicted to attention, the other is addicted to progress. And the scary truth is, attention feels better in the short term, but progress changes your life. So the question is simple, what are you addicted to? Being seen, or becoming undeniable? When you finally understand silence, you stop reacting to everything. You stop explaining your moves. You stop seeking validation for progress that is still under construction. And something changes. You become calm. Not because life is easier, but because your focus is sharper. You stop leaking energy into conversations that don't build anything. And for the first time, your actions start compounding without interruption. Remember what I said in the beginning. The biggest enemy is not failure, it's exposure. Now you understand what that really means, because exposure kills before execution even begins. Every time you speak too early, you split your focus. Every time you announce too soon, you reduce your urgency. And every time you seek validation, you delay transformation. So maybe the problem was never that you couldn't succeed. Maybe the problem was you never stayed silent long enough to build it. From this moment on, move differently. Not louder, not faster. Just quieter and more consistent. Let your work speak first. Let your results introduce you later. And let your silence protect what you're building. Because when it finally works, you won't need to explain anything. They'll already see it. If this hit you even a little, you already know what to do. Subscribe. Not for motivation, but for reminders. Because this path isn't about hype, it's about discipline when nobody is watching. And remember this, you were never meant to announce your next move. You were meant to execute it, in silence.